I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hello, collectors, and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher. 3 of my homemade Halls of Armor, which I am still very near and dear to. I could get rid of them. I have things to get rid of them. I'm not going to because, Bubba Straws and Hex Lights, I think they do a pretty good job of making a Hall of Armor. Anyway, instead of my Halls of Armor housing my ZD Toys Iron Man and other import Iron Man, now it's holding, well, yeah, these are made in China too. These are essentially imports. It's just that, obviously Hasbro is an American company. So let's not trip. These are imports too. Nonetheless, the reason that we have Marvel Legends Iron Man inside my various Halls of Armor is because we're going to actually be checking out a Marvel Legends Iron Man. One we got at Ollie's. Good stuff cheap. You can see how much it cost by looking at the old Ollie's price tag. I think it says the original price is $17.99. Is that the original price? I'm sure it was $25. Who knows? And of course, this is the back of the box. This Thor spectacular figure. Is this Iron Man a spectacular figure? No, I know he looks good. But hey, let's say we cut this bitch open. And here goes Tony Stark as Iron Man out of the box. Gotta admit, under the lights, he is looking pretty darn good. He is looking better under the lights than he looks in actual person. This is some mighty high quality product lighting that we have going on right now, if I must say. But let's say we take a closer look at Iron Man. So this is a fine looking Marvel Legends Iron Man. I have to quantify by saying Marvel Legends because when you have a number of higher end, and even the word higher end isn't exactly right because they basically cost the same as a Marvel Legends Iron Man, it kind of puts my poor Tony here to shame. There's no denying he looks good. He does have some articulation issues that I can point out, such as these arms here, keeping his arms from going out freely and things of that nature. Same goes with the legs. But he looks good. He just looks like a piece of plastic. Now, like I said, under these lights, and I'm looking at him with my eyes, and I look at him at the monitor, and it looks like two completely different figures. It really does, because he looks really good through a monitor, and he looks okay to the eye. It's just that he looks way more plasticky to the eye than he does on the monitor. I mean, I like the guy, though. I have an Avengers shelf, which has half MCU Avengers, half comic book Avengers. And this guy right here, he represents my comic book Iron Man. This guy could very well take his place, even though, I don't know. That guy there does, despite his blue arc reactor, because as you probably know, he is the AI Iron Man. But this guy does he does look good for a classic Iron Man. And that is one of the things that the import figures generally don't do. They don't make classic Iron Man. They just make MCU versions of Tony Stark, Mark whatever, for their Iron Man. If you need a comic book Iron Man, Marvel Legends is still the way to go. And as far as the comic book look, yeah, this guy right here, he looks great as a comic book version of Iron Man. And plus his price is right. I like this guy. So what kind of value do we assign to this Marvel Legends Iron Man? Well, he looks good and he was cheap. And under any metric, I think that's a pretty good value.